pressure when we talked with him before the start of the game. You don't hear that from pro athletes very often.
But guess what? Finland is playing what we all feel is the biggest hockey game in the history of their country.
Yep.
And they don't seem like they're playing with any pressure at all. Mind you, it may be a little easier playing for this championship here as opposed to in Finland.
All right, we are underway. Third period, tied at 2-2. Finland in the blue and white. Team Canada's in red. Shot. Kiprusoff and Brodeur, the two netminders. Adam Foote stepping up to hold the puck in. Knocked down was Doan. Doan has played a physical game. Doan's open. Doan!
How about that pass by Joe Thornton, Bill? What a little backhand chip by Joe Thornton behind the net. Little soft little chip. Shane Doan has a presence of mind to go to the net hard, and he's rewarded with a great patient goal. Outweighted Kiprusoff and tuck it in the open net.
One of the keys to this hockey game will end up being, you got to think at this stage, the play of what really is a checking line. Here's Shane Doan going all the way around Kiprusoff. That is the second goal for the Thornton, Draper, Doan line. They have scored 2 while keeping the Koivu, Solani, Lettman line off the board.
Shane Doan from Phoenix, 20-plus goals, 5 consecutive years, has given Team Canada the lead for the 3rd time. They are up 3-2. Elorant dropped off into the middle. Shot on Brodeur. That got deflected. Mario Lemieux. Lemieux turning it back the other way. Sakic again. Sakic trying to draw it back. And a shot at it blocked by Salo. Salo will tip it away. Lettinen way up on the left side. Peltonen over there as well. Back into the middle. Shot of Brodeur. He makes the save. Ruutu again.
How about Finland? How about the resilience of Team Finland? They come back with 2 scoring chances right away. Boy, I'll tell you what, their resolve is cast iron. Their will is titanium. Marty Brodeur with a huge save.
Canada scored a goal in the first period at 52 seconds in by Sakic. They have scored a goal 34 seconds into the third period. Shane Doan, his first of World Cup action. Thornton and Foote get the assists. A 3-2 lead for Team Canada. Center shot. Kiprusoff. He's got it underneath the pads and will finally get the whistle on St. Louis' chance.
Am I the only guy here that thinks that Team Canada is going to need another goal to win this thing?
Nope. I agree.
I mean, Finland has not trailed by 2 goals ever in the World Cup of Hockey this year. Team Canada trying so hard to get this second one, or at least the second goal to make it a 2-goal lead. But Finland is just... Watch out for them right now. They're coming back harder than they were playing before they got scored on.
It's the early part of the periods that have hurt them. Bouwmeester save made. Kiprusoff kicked it away. Richards got it back out in front. Shot. Gagne off the blocker on the outside of the net. Gagne, Richards, St. Louis. Back onto the point. Bouwmeester waited, could not get to it. Look out, Hentunen moving it in, leaves it. Back near side. Shot, missed the net. Marty Brodeur reached out, couldn't get it. Nico Kapanen was wide open for that shot, and he didn't get it on net.
I'll tell you, Canada just dodged a bullet right there. A great passing play. If he gets all of that, that's in the back of the net.
Kapanen shot it about a foot wide.
There's the problem you run into against a team like Finland when you go for blood. Team Canada desperately wanted to get that 2-goal lead, but when you overplay, you give up chances at your end. And therein lies the problem of having a killer instinct.
Hauled in by Hall, kicked away. Eloranta couldn't hold it in. Back out the center. Tony Littman waits for him to clear. Littman's played a fine game. Brewer back to get it. Brewer, big collision. Eloranta, Brewer, Foote, everybody was back there. Brewer moves up the near side with it. Brewer trying to clear the zone. He did not do it. Good play by Koivu to hold it in. Brodeur the other way. Eloranta. Eloranta puts the hit on. Down goes Eloranta on the ice. He and Ryan Smith. Smith got it against the wall. Eloranta broke his blade trying to get it out of there. Smith won't let go of it and will finally get a whistle for a face-off. Eloranta was over there on top of Ryan Smith.
Gagne had a really good chance to give Canada the 2-goal lead. But see, all 3 guys in red inside the face-off dot. That one missed by about 8 inches. But because they were pressing, here came Finland on an odd man rush. Canada was thinking transition and didn't pick up the late guy coming Kapanen, and he just shot wide.
There you see they have not trailed in a game in this World Cup. They are 5-0 in the tournament. Finland has had a 4-0-1 mark. Salo tried to shoot it in, lost it, tried to pin his man up, and the puck came free to Doan. Doan looking wide side. Salo off, moves it out. Salo will bring it up. Intercepted at center again. Pace picking up here in this third period. In, Thornton looking, Thornton centered, and it blocked by Solani. On the back check, Solani, broken stick, Jere Lehtinen saved Kiprusoff, and he'll cover it up as he lost control of the stick.
Here's a perfect example of just getting the puck to the net again. He has a perfect opportunity to get the puck, maybe hit it short, hit it slow, and get it off his pads. He has Shane Doan going hard to the net. Obviously, Shane Doan's going to be there for a rebound. Put it on the net, let the goalie make a save, and have another chance at a rebound. But instead, he gets too cute. Chance nullified.
3-2 lead, Team Canada. That'll be cleared out of the zone. We are in the third period. This is the final of the World Cup of Hockey 2004. Great to have you with us. With Bill Clement, Jeremy Roenick, Aaron Andrews, I'm Gary Thorne here on ESPN2. Our coverage right through to the final here, and a whiz-bang third period. Great turn, Sakic. Sakic, backhander, save Kiprusoff. He didn't know where it was. He still doesn't, and it's cleared to center. Move back up by Ruutu, dropped it into the middle. Trying to set it up for Koivu in front. Shot gets blocked off Jokinen's stick. Jokinen near side wall, doing battle with Mario Lemieux. Jokinen able to hold it in.
Kiprusoff didn't really care where the puck was. He just wanted to know where it wasn't.
Yeah,
and that was behind him.
He took a long look, glove floating out there on the ice, being kicked around. You see the third period, Canada's up the ante. Move back in, Yuttanen, and that's going to be whistled on the hand pass.
Excellent chance here by Joe Sakic. Mario Lemieux was playing blocker and jammer, and so was Jerome Iginla. Both Lemieux and Iginla sort of sealed up the front, so Joe Sakic came around just hoping for it to bounce out. Look at number 4, Tiemann, and the little guy against Lemieux. Had him completely tied up.
Done back in by Team Canada off the wall. Berg went over to get it, kicked in by Brad Richards. Lidman takes the hit from Gagne, squirts into Brewer. Brewer in the middle. Brewer takes the shot, had it blocked.
I know what he did there. See, Finland's done such a fabulous job of getting in the shooting lane from the point men. They're trying to make a little fake, take a step to the left or right, and then get it by the legs.
That one's going to be whistled, hit with a high stick. 15-18 to go, third period. Mario Lemieux looking to wrap up this World Cup with yet another championship.
I think he's played more tonight than he has all in the last year and a half.
You're right.
He's played so much that we have hardly seen Vincent Lecavalier this period. Hello, here. Right on cue, Vinny. Attaboy, you can take a cue. But this game, you know, won't end in regulation because Vincent Lecavalier has to score another overtime goal.
Thank you. Face off to the right side to make a Kiprusoff. Lecavalier will move in to take the draw against Jere Lehtinen. Lehtinen, 3-time Selke winner, defensive forward. They'll whistle it, and they will do it again. You talk about 4 solid lines for Canada. Their lines are led by the Lemieux line with 14 points, but Lecavalier line is 13. The checking line with Draper, they've got 12, and 10 for the so-called fourth line with Gagne, Richards, and St. Louis. I mean, that's some tremendous balance for Team Canada scoring here in this 2004 World Cup play.
How can you have the Hart Trophy winner from last season on the fourth line?
Amazing, isn't it? Wow. That one poked away and cleared up ice by Ryan Smith. Into the corner, loose. Smith came right back up ice, kicked away from Danny Heatley to the wall. Finland looking for the third time to come from behind and tie it up. Bouncing puck, Salo reached for it. Niedermayer got it ahead. Lecavalier to Smith. Ryan Smith shot wide of Kiprusoff. He let it go. Koivu. Saku Koivu from Montreal on the far side ahead to Eloranta. Stayed on side, but he couldn't handle the puck. Both teams changing on the fly. Koivu got it up, trying to go into the zone. Teemu Solani will send it in on the high flip. Niedermayer back to get it behind his own net. Niedermayer teamed up with Brewer and will start it up ice. JR said he acts like an extra forward. Solani, they got a chance here. Skip through to the boards. Koivu centering. That deflects back near side. Boy, that was close. It got blocked. And Newman's chance never got through. Only one back. Back into the middle. Thornton reached for it. Doan got on side. Team Canada will change.
I think the Canadians are starting to get into a little lull right now. They're starting to play defense more. I think the United States learned that lesson the hard way by sitting back and trying to play defense. Finland kept coming. They ended up tying the game and winning it late. Canada's got to be very, very careful. They don't sit on their laurels. They go after them.
Sitting on your laurels oftentimes can hurt in places you don't like. Third period, Canada's on top of this by a score of 3-2. Doan, the go-ahead.